On a warm, bright afternoon, when sunlight spilled across the streets like liquid gold, the small bakery on Riverside Avenue buzzed softly with life. The air inside was rich with the comforting scent of fresh bread, sugary pastries, and warm memories rising gently with the heat of the ovens. Customers chatted, children pointed excitedly at colorful cupcakes, and the owner, Mr. Dalton, smiled at everyone who entered. But amid all that warmth, a quiet storm of desperation appeared at the doorway. A thin, exhausted woman named Marissa stepped inside. Her clothes were worn, her hair slightly tangled, and her hands trembled as she clutched a small, nearly empty wallet. Her eyes held a sadness that didn't belong in a place so full of sweetness. She scanned the room, as if searching for something hope, maybe even courage. Marissa had not eaten properly in days. She had spent the last of her money trying to keep her little daughter Lily fed. Today, Lily was waiting at home, hungry again. Marissa whispered to herself, "Maybe I can buy at least one small piece of bread." She approached the counter slowly. Mr. Dalton looked up, his kind eyes softening immediately. "Welcome. What can I get for you today?" he asked gently. Marissa opened her wallet, revealing only a few coins. Shame washed over her face. I just need something small," she murmured. "Just a piece of bread. I don't have much, but anything will help." Before Mr. Dalton could answer, a few customers glanced at her. Some looked away awkwardly. One woman quietly whispered to her friend. But the owner stayed silent, watching Marissa with genuine concern. After a moment, he stepped away from the counter and walked toward the display shelf. He picked up a fresh loaf of bread, still warm, along with a small box of pastries topped with strawberries, pastries that children always loved. He returned to the counter and placed them gently in front of her. Marissa's eyes widened. "Sir, I can't pay for all this," she whispered, her voice shaking. Mr. Dalton smiled softly. "You don't need to. Consider this a gift. Everyone deserves a meal. And a little kindness." Tears filled Marissa's eyes. For a moment she couldn't speak. Her throat tightened as she clutched the box to her chest. Thank you so much." "You don't know what this means." Just as she turned to leave, Mr. Dalton added, "Wait." He packed an extra loaf into a paper bag. "For your daughter. Make sure she eats well today." Marissa covered her mouth, overwhelmed. She nodded, whispering a trembling "God bless you," before hurrying out the door, this time with hope in her steps. As the door closed behind her, the bakery fell silent for a moment. The customers who had looked away earlier now watched Mr. Dalton with a new understanding. Kindness, they realized, costs nothing, but to someone else it can mean everything. Mr. Dalton returned to his work, smiling softly. He didn't help her for praise. He helped her because sometimes in a world full of struggles, a small act of humanity is the warmest bread a heart can offer. And somewhere outside, Marissa walked home in the golden afternoon light, carrying food, and a little bit of faith restored.